Hello, this is Jason coming to you on behalf of ForPeoplesChoice.com, where my talk today again is a focus on the Trip Out Initiative, which means take responsibility immediately, please, otherwise undergo termination. I heard a gentleman speaking, and it made a lot of sense to me, and he was talking about where a lot of people are always saying, "Oh, if I was back in slavery, I'd be doing this. They wouldn't have held me slaves." Or if I was back in uh, Jim Crow, I'd have been right there. But today, like mass incarceration and the prison industrial complex, this is part of our Jim Crow. This is our generation's, um, you know, civil rights movement. And a lot of people won't do anything, and then even within the communities or the organizations that we used to be so much about, our leadership won't do a thing. That's why Trip Out came into fruition, because we have to break this school to prison pipeline. We've got to break this recidivism circle that a lot of times is a cyclical issue because of so many minute things that aren't even part of the bigger issue. Individuals on probation and parole that are reincarcerated just because of maybe missing a meeting or because of inadequate monitoring devices and services that are out there that just perpetuate the problem, but then they use the statistics of those individuals going back to try to show the need for their services and what it is that they need to do. But we forget to look at the corporate and the money producing side. So many private prisons, so many different private companies that contract with the state, city, county, and federal levels to make their money. So they're lobbying to make rules and regulations and laws that keep the system going. And if we're not going to fight this thing from the grassroots area, then what's the point of even talking about what you would or would not do? Because I know what a lot of people are not doing. I had a conversation with a gentleman talking about uniting and coming together, and because of his spiritual beliefs, he said that he felt like he couldn't work with me or with us because we don't believe the same thing. That's stupid. Because I won't say that's stupid. That's irrational because we're both black, regardless of whatever the situation is. An individual is not going to be looking at your spiritual beliefs if they're shooting you or locking you up. And this is where I'm saying that we have got to put things in place. We've got to educate our youth and young adults. We've got to prepare and empower our individuals that have been caught up in the system and are trying to get out. And we've got to make sure that we elevate those that even aren't a part of the system to make sure that they don't become a part. So this is what we're trying to do, and we could really, really use your support, whether it's giving a donation or whether it's you coming and being a part. I would love to see more help along the way. Doors are opening, but we need resources and we need manpower, woman power to make these things happen. Again, I hope that you would help. I hope that you would be a part. And if not, don't talk about what you would have done. I want to see what you're going to do. Again, Jason, coming to you on behalf of For People's Choice, where we believe that if we will address the issues of the mind, body, and soul, it will allow the people to make choices that will elevate them to heights unknown. Have a good one.